Hello everyone, my name is Karond and welcome back for yet another Buddyhood Brawl League Season 3 game, and this time in Qualifier League 1, and we're gonna take a look at Dig against GameKnight. Dig playing as the Undead, GameKnight as the Mercenaries. Both have marked for death, and it's the Hunter in the Darkness. We might be in for a very quick game here. Dig coming off with a 2-1 victory against Chris Shu and a 4-0 defeat against Kiddenpaw. While GameKnight is undefeated so far, having defeated Paranoia 4-1 and Chris Shu 2-2. That marksman doesn't look like he's in a perfect situation right now. Neither can the same be said for the captain here, but it seems to start out relatively quickly. This is going to be key here, is that they're starting so close to one another with a wagon that you could potentially pick up the idol and cause all kinds of havoc for your opponent. Gonna see if Dig realizes that and starts moving to... Oh, we see all three warriors here are really close to one another. Gonna set up an ambush. He wants to set up an ambush here to prevent the captain from escaping. Yeah, that's not a good ambush position though. That's really not a good ambush position because you can just walk right into him. It's surprising how often people do this. I'm gonna see if it turns out. He has a dagger, so he does a little bit more damage with an ambush if he manages to land it. It's gonna be all about focusing down GameKnight's leader here and taking the idol. Yeah, he's really marking that out. That's good, Dig. He's keeping a watchful eye of what's important here. Might actually be able to get it straight away with the vampire, depending on how high up he is in that building. But he does start with 7 movement. It's going to be a very important game for Qualifier League 1, this, deciding where they would end up in the table. It's still the 3rd game, but getting the victories here matters a whole lot. Can he shoot at something, or is he just going to be playing with the Overwatch? Oh, he's... it's gonna be tempting to go for the marksman here, and why not? Why not just go for the marksman? Locking down, make sure that he cannot do anything. Charge in is probably a better choice. I know he's in a dodge stance, but... locking him down there is gonna be good. For Dig. It's gonna give him an edge in that fight. Yes, GameKnight, thank you. They've reached quite a bit this time now with their warbands, so they should have not just level 1s, they could even have a level 2 here and there. It's definitely possible to even have a level 2 already in the previous game. And they are more or less mirror matchups here. 3 melee henchmen, a ranged hero, and a melee leader going up for both of these 2 players. Oh yeah, and they have a 4th henchman as well, that's true. That's unfortunate for Dig. I wonder if... if they're gonna bring a second hero here. Remember that before this game they have actually played 3 PvEs, which means that if they landed the secondary objective, they should be level 2 already on their warbands, and that means that they should have unlocked the second hero. Yeah, he managed to get pretty far here. This is the crucial unit. He wants to try and get away. I don't see them bringing a second hero, so one of these 2 players have failed to get the secondary objective on one of their PvEs, it looks like. It's gonna be so dangerous with the vampire here. GameKnight has a tendency to go for the helmets, and it's gonna give him a low chance of countering that terror. And terror is so powerful early in the game, it can completely ruin a character's turn. So he's gone somewhere. He's probably in a parry stance, locking himself down in the building, waiting for help to come. Probably put himself in a situation where there can only be one target attacking him. Should have some good shooting opportunities. See if he has actually moved out here. Then he, yeah, he for a brief moment there was something that flashed by, so I think he has a chance of shooting something if he just steps back a little bit. Yeah. Centering around the captain, but that is not a good position to be in when you want to reinforce the line later on. It's not worth it to try and deal 20 damage to the captain by putting the hero here so much out of position. He needs to do something better. Yeah, it's a better spot. It's a good position for the marksman to be, I think, since if you do go out there, you're gonna get reinforced by some warriors, or at least 2 more here. Let's see where they go. Okay, that's an unfortunate position. See if he takes some damage. No, he does not. Good for him. I mean, you can just search on the minimap exactly where the captain is. Shouldn't be that hard. I want to avoid here. He seems to be in a hopeless situation. He doesn't really want to be in a position where he can be shot at, because the Youngblood can move down now and start shooting at him twice, and he might as well do that. Okay, so he does start. You do see exactly where the captain is. So might spot him moving down this house here. And wow, look at that. 58 to 63. That's probably a blue Great Hammer coming in. That is really dangerous. It's gonna be interesting to see what Dig can pull off with that. Okay. Yeah, that's really inefficient use of all of the blue pills. Look at how many blue pills he wasted to get there. That was quite a few. Okay, okay. It's not invincible though, but the terror does hurt. Saw the captain and the warrior here. And it's probably in an ambush stance. You can check that on the overhead map, but if you've seen a few of GameKnight's games, you know that he always ends every single unit in ambush or overwatch, even when it's might not be desirable to do so. Gonna see, does he want to charge this ghoul? Okay. We'll see, we'll see. Has to be careful not to trigger the ambush here. He wants to pull all of his units into the same team, being really near GameKnight's wagon, and then push onward from there. But I think that in all this excitement he's leaving behind the marksman, so the marksman could still take, yeah, the marksman is exposed now. He had 3 warriors protecting him, now he has nothing. So that ghoul should probably still go after him, or go straight towards the wagon here.
A new round has started.
Yeah, remember there's an overwatch in the Youngblood. Wants to see if he can trigger that overwatch while being behind some sort of cover here. Could maybe pull it off. Or he's going to get his own idol. First he's gonna pray a little bit. It's probably a misclick. Yeah, he doesn't want that to be stolen, so it needs Johnny not to die or leave it in a search point somewhere. But it's gonna be really obvious where that is. Very poor ambush, extremely poor ambush, because you can just walk through the door there and you will hit the character aura off that ghoul, and then he's just wasted his 2 red pills. GameKnight is gonna do the same, stealing his own idol. He's gonna do a few pot shots here first at the poor ghoul, and let's see how far he can retreat now. He has his team mostly together here, but doesn't want to be caught up against the wall here with the Youngblood. And he wants to avoid, there is an overwatch from the Dreg as well, we have to consider that if he moves too much forward. But first blood is dealt by GameKnight. Yeah, so he's really close to... So he picked up the idol, you see that, Youngblood picked up the idol. Can I get the idol now? It's gonna be... You can see the Youngblood is there, he's a little bit exposed. He picked up the idol, that was the last thing he did. 2 charges here by 2 ghouls could do a lot of damage and then reinforced by the rest of the undead team. You might want to do that. Yeah, why not? That's a lot of damage coming in. And you can end it with a dodge stance. 55, and the Disease Carrier is triggered. We don't really know what it's doing right now. It might be -5 initiative. Can he reach? Yeah, he probably can, huh? Going on the right side here. Right side, no! Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's going to be a good spot. Yeah, you can't reach there with having a dodge shovel. Oh yeah, do a charge as well, doing a lot of damage on that. And locking him down. Again, he's going to be forced to run around the wagon. And it does hit Sir Lancelot here as well. It's gonna be really deadly if GameKnight doesn't shut off the last little bit where you can come in here and hit at a Youngblood. Needs to put some unit in ambush or similar. Doing quite a bit of damage here on Timmy. That's 30 damage. That might be a blue bow. See how much damage the captain can do on this hurt ghoul, and he can do quite a bit. Taking the lead here, 1-0. And moving towards the other ghoul. Going straight through the dodge, hitting for 32 damage. It's going to be up to the vampire and the rest of the ghouls to support this fight now. And really fast as well. Lands that hit too. Could the Dreg actually fire at the Youngblood here? He's gonna lose. No, he cannot. He's blocked by the wagon. Nah, he has no shooting chance whatsoever right here. Okay, a halberd. Yeah, he needs to charge in. It's time for a reckoning. Remember, if we can get that Youngblood, especially with the vampire who is relatively nearby, then you're gonna lose 16 morale. It's gonna take him down to 40. Then it's gonna lose 12 plus whatever level that Youngblood is, and it's probably around level 1, level 2. So that's 13 to 14 more, and that's very close to a route test here. Might see a finishing blow on this second ghoul here. Yes, we do. GameKnight taking a 2-0 lead, and he needs to kill the Youngblood now to even it up. If he can't kill the Youngblood now, it's going to be nights out for Dig. Hopefully GameKnight realizes that and puts his unit in front of the Youngblood. Let's see what the vampire does. Vampire should be able to reach the Youngblood here. Yeah, and he's going to be let in here and doing the work. Failing the terror test, he can't do anything in case he survives. Oh wow, that's lucky. But look at this one, minus 13. So he was level 1, and that's a big. You should pick up the idol and just move away from here. Yeah, and the Myrmidius idol should take that too, getting plus 3 movement to move away.
Updated.
You might want to actually terror bomb someone here, moving into something, providing them with a terror test so that they can hopefully waste their next turn. Yep, failing that. Need to support with the ghoul though. Just one more kill needed for Dig to cause a route test, but GameKnight probably needs a little bit more here. You can charge the warrior behind you. On the other side of the wagon, you can charge the warrior. There we go. Everyone landing their hits this game, with the exception of the first attack of the vampire. Gonna want to charge into the vampire most likely. He doesn't have a helmet on, hopefully he has a pendant. When you charge, you don't lose the, even if you fail the terror test, you're still getting the charge off. It's gonna be important for this to land, to mean anything. The way this game is going, it's probably going to make that. Managed the terror test too, is good. And lands the charge, naturally.
A new round has started.
So he has to be careful with Johnny here. He's carrying the idol. He can't be lost. He can definitely charge in on the warrior here as well. Can't he? Yeah, I mean, why not? He's gonna make sure he is not going to get surrounded on the vampire. Everyone hits. It's a very tense game right now. Landing that on the light armored vampire. What can the captain do? That's one attack. It's gonna be important to see. Oh, and miss, and a miss, and a miss. Wow, wow, wow. Gonna see if the terror test is gonna be successful here for GameKnight. He really needs that in order to pile on the damage, or he might face. Yeah, that's no attack coming in from that warrior. And the other warrior, even though he passed this test, is gonna still take another test in the next round. And this blue hammer might do a lot of damage on Sir Vice. He could die from that. I don't know why he went for that. He only needs one kill. It was been so much easier to go for the other guy. But here we are. That's gonna give GameKnight a chance here. Remember that there is a Dreg coming up though, and he has a halberd and he can do a lot of damage as well. See a third miss of the game. Yeah, he's not going to die anyway, but this is going to be the important guy. Is he near enough? Remember that he only has 5 movement. Yeah, I think he is near enough. No, don't charge, don't charge, don't charge. Just go in there and do 2 attacks. There we go. Gonna be a route test. Might be a route test here for GameKnight if he lands this attack, and he is. He's going to land this attack. So 2-2 and a route test for GameKnight. Let's see if he passes that. He does not. Congratulations to Dig for this nice victory, and hope you enjoyed this game. 2-2 victory for Dig. Thank you for watching, everyone.